In this video, we will be covering how to add services to your account. First, you will need to get to your business setup. To do so, you are going to click on your name or the business name in the upper right corner. From here, you will go down to Business Setup, and this will generate your settings page. From here, we are going to click on Services. And as you can see, we currently do not have any services added to our account. What you will need to do is first select the type of category that your service falls within, and then select this type of service from the options below. If you are not seeing these options, we do have a search button down at the bottom where you can search for the category or add a new one to make sure that we fit your needs as much as possible. In this case, for the example, we are just going to be moving forward with a manicure. Once you have selected the category and service, you are going to select Next. And this will open up our first service name option. This will just be the first service that we add into our system. For this one, we will call it the French. This one will be a French tip manicure. And this currently takes 1 hour. In the event you need to add advanced durations, we do have that option by selecting Advanced under Duration. And then you can add a time. This is especially helpful if you have processing time, that it will take a little bit of time between when you are actively working on your client for when things are finishing up, and then when you return to that client in order to complete it. This can also help you stagger your appointments within your schedule. For this one, we currently do not have any staggering that needs to happen, so we are just going to remove the split, and we are going to save it and leave it at a 1 hour duration. You do also have to select the qualified staff that this will apply to. In this case, everyone can provide this. And then you will have a series of questions below the qualified staff depending on the service category and the service type. Just make sure that you are reading through and following any directions that come through. You will also be able to select the pricing. You can do different pricing for new and existing customers, as well as indicate if the pricing will vary. This is especially helpful if it does require consultation first in order to provide this service. For this one, we are going to just charge $40 for both existing and new customers. And if you also would like, you have the ability to add an off-peak price. This will just add a special pricing during those times of day that you have trouble filling slots. It can be especially helpful if you are slow just from a specific time every day, just to make it a little bit easier to get in those clients. We also have the section where you can add eligible resources. This will help you allocate which resources are being used at a time, so that way you aren't overbooked with too many people needing the same resource in order to complete their services. Now that we have everything associated as we need, we're just going to click on Save. This will add this into our section, and to add another one for this manicure, we would then just select Add Another Manicure Service. If you would like to ensure that online booking is enabled, you will need to make sure it says Online Booking Enabled. Or if you would like to disable online booking, you can also do that. This will ensure that the customer cannot book this online, that it would have to be called in or entered in by your staff only. We also have the ability to add in add-ons. These are services that you will not necessarily want to have purchased by themselves, but can be added as an enhancement to what they currently have. For this one, we are going to set up an add-on service. And in this case, we will call it a sugaring. This will just be a $10 addition, but will be a hand sugaring. Anyone can provide this. And then you can also add a duration. This duration will also be tacked onto whatever service they currently have. So if our customer books the French manicure and adds in the sugaring, their total appointment time will now be 1 hour and 10 minutes instead of just an hour. You will also be able to select which services this can be applied to. So in the event you have an add-on that isn't applicable for a different category or service, you can unselect it so it will not pop up as an option. Once that has been associated and all the details entered in, you will then select Save. You can also enable or disable online booking. If you enable online booking, when the customer starts their appointment checkout and they select French in this case, there will be a pop-up that comes up and states, would you also like to add the add-on of sugaring? As many merchants do have many different types of services that they can provide, we do also have a quick Add New Service category button down towards the bottom that will allow you to select the next section. You'll just follow the same steps to proceed with the exact same outcome with the new service being provided. This will just continue to add them down the page, and as always, you will want to make sure that you enable or disable your online booking accordingly. If you have any additional questions about how to add services to your profile, please let us know. You can send us an email at support@mytime.com.